Gonna go ahead and run this and let you guys take a look at it. My mouse is released now by pressing U on my keyboard because I include the ungrab mouse mod by default. Now, if you see my previous video, this is clearly much smoother looking around, much less detectable by anyone watching you. But it is in its own separate add-on. So I'm gonna let this run, and as soon as it does the first craft, it will go to the bazaar, because remember I set the stack limit to 1. So you'll see here in a second. So it sees it's got 1 slot taken up in the inner chest, pulls out all the wood, and it's gonna go back to the bazaar now. There was a zombie there. So you see, it made a sell offer at best price. Zombies getting closer. And then it just continues doing what it was doing. So one thing I'm going to do real quick before I show another area is I am going to change the smooth look to false to show you guys who haven't seen it before just how much of an improvement this is. So this is what it looks like whenever you run it with smooth look false. As you can see, it's instantly flicking everywhere. It's the main reason that if people do get caught using it, this right here is the main reason they would get caught. So very good reason to buy the smooth look add-on that I offer now. I'm gonna go ahead and stop that. I'm gonna change this back to true. The one benefit is you will notice it does go faster because it looks at each block faster, but which is why I give the option to turn it off if you want. It's up to you if you want to take the risk. I am going to go ahead and trash all of this. And one thing you'll notice just happened there, if you're already in the area and it's a good lobby, like it meets your player count requirement and everything, it will just immediately start whenever you run it. So like, oh, nope. Well, too late now, but I meant to change that to acacia. But I'm going to go ahead and show it mining acacia. Now, another thing to note before I start it is that my foraging level, you'll see here, is pretty low. It's only 14. So the speed at which I get logs isn't what you should be focused on in this video, because this is a super low level account, pretty much just made it. As you get higher level, you start getting much more logs. Like right now it's only a 56% chance to get double logs, which is basically nothing. And then you can get a monkey pet, higher level, you'll get way more logs. So I'm going to go ahead and start it, just let it mine acacia for a while. Now another thing I'm going to do for you guys, which I need to tab off for here, is I'm going to give you a view from third person in the same video. Just give me a second to get the other account in here. Alright. get this account over there. Now you take a look at what it looks like to other people. Very, very smooth head movements, very natural looking. Never does a stupid instant turnaround or anything. You'll notice even when it does a full 180, you can very clearly see it turning its head. Just pretty similar to how it looks in the first person view. Right now it's crafting. Oh, and I left the setting on 1, so now it's going to sell. That's pretty funny. Since I'm still partied with it, it should end up in the same lobby. And no, it did not. I'll warp myself again here. I'll grab one more inventory full, and then I think I'll call that good. Because if you want to see how the private hub oak part works, the safest place to forage, I've got that in a previous video. And it was standing there, not crafting, but because there was actually no other trees for it to forage. But now there it is, obviously. It's going along. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show how to stop the scripts now while it's still running. If you hit F6, stopping everything, it'll stop all the scripts, nothing will be running, Veritone will keep going, and you will be good. I think that's pretty much all for this demo. Once again, if you want to watch how the private hub oak add-on works, I'll leave a link to my previous demo video in the description, so you can go watch that. And like I said, it's the safest foraging option, but it requires VIP or above on Hypixel, because you can just set the max number of players to 0 and it will find a completely private lobby. It might take a while, but it will find one. And yeah, that should be it.